Hello, Daily Mail, and any other future publication that might be looking at this video. I'm making this video to explain the situation with Dr. Timothy Winter and why it has come to this point that I am contacting tabloids to assist in this matter. So, my name is Alex Pahlavi. I am a former journalist from Pennsylvania for a publication known as the Greenbud Gazette, and I used to cover the medical cannabis industry. That is not the study under which I studied under Dr. Winters. Of course, I studied with him for religion, life skills, and, well, to put it frankly, he's basically my adopted father and has been since 2013. Over the past couple of months, he's been declining rapidly in health, to the point where in September, mid-September, he ended up having to undergo a chelation process for 2 weeks in a SIS facility where he had concerns where he wasn't given clear treatment, wasn't allowed to have direct contact with loved ones. He had no advocate for his care other than me, and I live all the way in the middle of the Great Prairies near Minnesota, North Dakota area. So, unfortunately, I didn't know the exact location where he was, but I had daily contact there. His chelation was intermittent. As soon as he was released from the hospital, he resumed his Cambridge duties immediately, and he was forced to lecture 1 to 2 hours a day, and still is, not given rest, not given adequate nutrition, not given adequate space, and forced to perform in heavy robes while clearly anorexic and clearly still in incredibly poor health, with congested lungs, obvious tiredness, and strain. I've known this man since 2013. It even came to the point where we almost got him to this country where, if I had to marry him to get him out of the situation, I would have, because I'm single and it doesn't really matter to me, because this is somebody I care about. Cambridge, of course, tried to turn that into, oh, this person's having an affair with Timothy. It's like, no, I'm not. I'm just desperate to see him not get poisoned and not get hurt, because this is, one of the only people I consider family in my entire existence. He's the person who's been there for me all these years, with very few other people. He is a brilliant, absolutely brilliant man in multiple fields. He doesn't just teach in Islam. He has students all over the world in multiple fields. He keeps track of most of them. But the thing is very few have the power to intervene. And unfortunately, it seems like at this point, I'm the one who's in the best position to. So right now the status is that he cannot speak to any of us outside of the college or outside of that particular sect of uber conservative Islam without being under heavy alias. His communications are very heavily and illegally monitored. He is not allowed to validate connections outside of the college, including long-standing ones lasting decades. His personal connections are interfered with outside of the college. They are really trying to control every single aspect of his life and personality to be nothing but entombed in these horrible, thick robes as he slowly dies from neglect and lack of proper medical care. What I'm asking you, Daily Mail, and other publications that may be watching this, is I've sent an email to the Daily Mail with a sample article, and I might post it in the comments here, because I do everything openly. I do everything, as we say in Islam, in haq, in truth. I don't hide anything. I'm not doing anything behind anybody's back. But it's come to this point where I don't care if I see, if he's the only person who walks out of there. I don't care about that college, because the way that I view it is they harmed basically my father. And that's unacceptable. It's absolutely unacceptable. It's abhorrent. Britain is known for civility. It's known for dignity. It's known for grace, especially under pressure. It's not known for torture and abusing elderly men. At least to the best of my knowledge. Perhaps our opinion of the UK is higher in the United States than the actual reality is. That could be very true. I know that America is idolized by some people for some god-awful reason. Astaghfirullah. So the facts are this. Dr. Winters is in poor health. There's documentation on this channel of messages that he's had me read, and his poor health is very clearly seen. He's coerced to speak about things that he doesn't truly believe in. You can see that he does not believe or does not want to be speaking on a lot of the topics he's been forced to over the past 3 months. It's not too hard to tell when somebody's miserable. So, with that being said, thank you very much for your time and attention. I am, of course, happy to answer any and all questions. You can reach me via email, which I shall provide down below, or you can reach me through my Apocalypse.Intelligence page. So that's Apocalypse.Intelligence through Instagram, or you can find me on Facebook under Alex Pahlavi. I look pretty much like this. I haven't slept. I've been working on this article all night because I've had enough. This is my mentor, and the condition that he's in is absolutely unacceptable. There's absolutely no love in Cambridge Muslim College for their scholars, for the man that actually they claim holds the organization together. Well, let me tell you something. If one man is holding the organization together, then that organization is not solvent. That organization is crumbling. And I say let it crumble. If this is how you're going to treat the person who has given you everything, that you're not going to get, that they're not going to give him gratitude and the grace to recover, then they get the grace of the press in return, examination of everything that they are doing. This is an extremist Muslim organization. At this point, it's self-evident, because look at how they're treating Timothy. So with that being said, Hoda Hafez, Assalamu alaikum, and Auf Wiedersehen. May God guide us to a straight path by always. I remain his murid, as we would say in Sufism, but in more practical terms, I'm his apprentice in multiple capacities, in writing, in speech, as well as in religion. So take care now. Thank you very much. And thank you for taking this into consideration, and may the best possible result happen for all involved. Amin.